particular. All the comics we buy, lenticular, put us side by side. Brick by brick, we built these channels and we're proud of it. Our nerd life ain't putting nothing above it. New Comic Book Wednesday, you know where I'm at. Solitaire with presidents as I buy my stacks. Good books, good crew, good shop, good brew. That's how we do it in the South DAC. Keep it comics, even when it's freezing rain. Have a beer with Storm, let the seasons change. In the 605, we don't have tall buildings. We like to bend them like we're Stephen Strange. Tennessee to South DAC, so lenticular. Our YouTube channels run the net perpendicular. Every day my team of Decepticons rolls out so vehicular.
Hey comic book lookers, it's your boy John on Demand, aka the Comic Book Hugh Heffin. We're granting you some wishes tonight. We got Mike, Sergeant Merrick over here. K.E.N. is in the fourth element. And of course you guys, Tom, co-CEO, is in charge. But who else is in charge? We're granting wishes, like I said. Comic Book Genie is here with
What
us.
the genie in the house? Very good.
What's up, man?
Hey,
Thanks for
coming
coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
So
Guys are
today
awesome.
we get an artist spotlight, guys, and he is a local 605er living in Sioux Falls. We met him at SuperCon. He was outputting amazing stuff. John got work, and he agreed to be on the show.
Yeah.
So when that happens, we take them up on that offer, and we do it. So yes, thanks so much for coming on. We're really excited. We are all four huge comic book nerds. So when we see somebody with your ability that can do art that we read every single Wednesday, it makes us super excited. So we'd love to hear all about you. So what's your name and what's the story, man? We'd love to. How'd you get into comics? How'd you get into drawing?
First and foremost, thank you guys. You guys show super awesome love at the show. I was just like, God, I love these guys. These guys are fucking cool. Excuse my language.
That's right on par, buddy.
Before I go too far, my name is Mikey Martinez. Some of y'all may know my sister, Brittany Martinez. She went to high school here. I went to high school in Del Rapids. So I got some family friends from there. Mad love to shout out to all y'all.
What's up, Del Rapids?
Yeah. Gosh, shit, I'm getting a little nervous now.
It's okay, dude. It's okay. I mean, we whatever you have to tell us. That's awesome that you're from Del Rapids. I didn't know that. That's sweet. Del Rapids, for you guys who aren't around, is like super close to where we live, though. So I mean, we're in this same exact area. So how was did you grow up in Del Rapids your whole life, or what was the story there? And then when along your life did you like comics?
Okay. All right. We'll make a long story short. I'm a military brat.
Shout out.
But,
we love those military dudes.
When mom and dad split up, my mom's family's from Fargo, so everybody lives here in Sioux Falls. So I moved here. Did a stint in high school in Del Rapids, and then for like a couple years during high school, I went and moved with my dad. He's in Bahrain. I don't know if you guys know what Bahrain, Persian Gulf.
Oh, I do not know.
Okay,
That's awesome.
Okay, close to like Dubai, in between Dubai and Kuwait.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so he had to move to Japan for senior year. So I was like, man, I'd rather go back to hang out with my South Dakota homies. So came back, and I come from some art friends. One of my best buddies, Zach, his dad, Mr. Live, was an art teacher in Del Rapids. So that's pretty much like the art schooling that I've got.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
all my
cool.
buddies went to AIs and art schools, and I'm kind of like one of the random dudes who just kind of went to business school and then like didn't like it.
So you're completely self-taught. You aren't beyond that point.
Right. I think probably like majority of training is during note taking.
All right.
Just like off to the side. Just
Dude, that's insane.
Thanks, dude. So comics, man. Oh man, it's just a little tyke.
Very cool.
Probably my first introduction was probably like Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Was a Ninja Turtles fan, and then I got my dad took me to a comic book shop, and I remember picking up Ninja Turtles. God, what was Fievel? Do you remember Fievel?
Yep.
Yeah, Fievel Ghostbusters, and Spider-Man 2099.
Yes.
The 2099.
Yeah, that was like my first little stack.
Of course, that's like, straight in like the middle of the 90s, kind of like all the Ghostbusters, all the shows that were popular have turned into comic books now.
Yes, yes.
I mean, Ninja Turtles did it the other way around, but anyway, it's like all of us also read those comics at that time, you know?
Yeah, I feel the connection. You guys are my peeps. So, make a long story short, when I was probably about 21, 22, I actually read Watchmen for the first time. I'm 32 now, and I'm just like, I can still read that and just still be in awe. Panel to panel, page to page. I may be going off track. So,
no, that's perfect. I mean, I also similarly, right when I was 20 years old, I already owned Watchmen because I got it as a gift, but then I hadn't read it all the way through. I like started it twice, and then when I was 20, my current wife, who was my girlfriend, becomes pregnant, and I think like my whole life is over, like I'm so scared. So then I start like not going out and like spending all my money the day I get paid and like trying to like be an adult. And at that point I was like found myself at home all the time, and I was like, I don't want to read Watchmen. Then I was like, first of all, this is more fun than I've had going out any day. I just want to read this again. And then it like amplified how much I love comics. So I mean, I think that's a jumping point for a lot of people our age. I'm 31, so exact same age. And like even though it came out in whatever 84 or 85, that thing is still in print today.
It's a beautiful piece of artwork.
As you can watch our last episode, you can see why I'm not picking up all the current DC books, because they are fucking tied into Watchmen. Okay. That's a separate title.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at home, John. I can talk about it. You're better than that.
That was
comic
so
shop.
awesome.
So we did show your booth at the con.
Yeah.
How many other
appreciate
cons?
that, guys, man.
How many other cons have you done? Or was
that was my first con.
All right.
So I was really pumped. Yeah, last minute. Shout out to Derek. Appreciate you, man, for you letting me sneak in there real quick.
Heck yeah,
And
shout out Derek. He
man,
watches.
yeah, had loads of fun. Meeting guys at Rainbow too. Like just kind of met him, pass and go. When I head into the comic book shop, I get there probably like every other week or so. I get to just indulge and spend more money than I probably should, but I just can't help it. Like I love their guys' dollar rack. I've not seen that at other comic book stores.
Oh, it's a must.
I love that. That is a bomb to me. Like I love that.
I know. I feel like I own every book that comes on there. I'm just like, well, it's $1. If nothing else, I'm gonna hand this out at Halloween.
Yeah.
Exactly. Even the artists that were there, super cool guys. Lamont, Delgado, who am I forgetting? Met Mark Wagner. That dude, awesome. I don't know if you know Mark.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you guys had Mark on the show?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gotta get him. That's a cool guy, dude.
I don't know him. I don't think.
Oh shoot, you guys gotta get to know him.
Do I know Mark Wagner?
Because Mark did the artwork for the Supercon issues, right?
Duh. I'm like trying to think. Yeah, I just became his friend on Facebook after SuperCon. I saw him at SuperCon. I complimented him. I own all his zines, every single one. I don't know why I was just like, when you said Mark, I don't know why that didn't click. I'm sorry, Mark. Dude.
No,
we haven't had him on.
Up that Zion. That was like so cool, man. Like mad props. Same with Dylan. Dude, mad shout out to Dylan, dude. That guy's got what's going on, man. And then met Tom Nugent.
Sure.
Oh, dude, that guy's a beast. That guy's so cool. Tom Wynn. Oh, see, sorry.
It's okay.
That's
how
I always
apologies.
That's how it's spelled. Vietnamese names,
so,
you know.
Yeah.
So.
You can say my last name is Martinez. That's cool. So that was first con.
All right.
Super cool to kind of test the waters. And,
You crushed it, dude.
Well,
thanks, man.
Yeah,
Really.
brilliant idea with the little cards, like I mentioned. I mean, we've seen with Tom's Place, wall space is at a premium.
Yeah.
So having those, beautiful pieces of art, great prices on them. I instantly bought two. I kept going back, looking. Thanks to Ken and John flipping through, I got two beautiful original pieces of art that you did.
Oh yeah,
And I mean, I was so glad you had that book. And so I've gone through, and my wife, we're redoing the house, and we got a baby on the way, so we have a baby room. It was the library, so I've taken all the library stuff out. And now in the main hallway is your arm. It's coming up the stairs, and she sees it. She's like,
I was gonna say, is she allowed? Oh man,
So-
we love you.
yeah. So I mean, I was so happy. It's up. I can't wait to. And I'll be putting
thank you.
pictures on Facebook and Twitter about it. But
Yeah, and
it
check
was
out his
amazing.
channel. You showed it on your channel. I mean,
Yes.
it is absolutely amazing. That
Yeah.
is what you blew me. I never saw those, man. You
Yeah.
blew me away
thanks.
with those
yeah.
pieces.
We're
that
talking
you
about
saw.
the Justice League ones,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, the two Justice Leagues.
yeah.
And that's what I was just letting everybody know, that I can't wait to see more of what you do, because like I saw you did cover for John, and it's speed and beauty, and that's what I thought was so amazing by that.
Hey, I
Yeah.
appreciate that, man.
And I saw you kicking out a couple more cards, and it's one of those things where you have such strong skills, and you do it. And I was just so lucky to get that Thanos. That I had to believe it was just on display, but you're like, no, it's no one to sell. And I'm like, it was beautiful. Make $1 million more. I hope you make $1 million, because I think it is just great.
Hey, you want to hear a secret, man?
Yep.
That was all done the night before.
Oh, all right. Yes.
We went to set up that Friday.
Yep.
And I was just, I was looking at everybody, and I was like, God
Okay,
damn, I'm not
some-
prepared. I'm not prepared. Like, and shout out to my Aunt Liz. She gave me these like cardboard things.
Yep.
As scrap, and I just love paper. Like, if you've got
Yep.
scrap paper, send it
Alright,
this
yeah.
way. I'll put it to use. And and then like that box thing, I was like,
Yep.
how do I fucking display it?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna look like a hobo over here on the corner. And then Dakota Kid, man, that guy, I love that guy. It was so awesome to sit next to him. But it was like him and Delgado, seeing their displays was like, whoa, like, yeah, this is kind of stepping up to another level I wasn't prepared for. So all that night before was just like, oh, what can we do? What can we do?
Dude, that is crazy. I literally thought you had a better booth than a lot of the other
Yeah.
artists.
Oh, thanks. I
I
appreciate
would have
that.
never thought that.
Well, definitely. It stopped me instantly, caught my eye. I mean, color pop, lots of work out
Thanks,
there.
man.
It was amazing. So,
Next time I'm gonna do $2.
all right.
Just fill them up.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad you picked up the Thanos. Like, I was like, that to me, that was like, oh yeah, I don't know if that'll work.
Oh,
And
definitely.
That's
super
what drew
probably.
me in. When I saw
and
that,
then-
I was like,
Yeah.
show me where that came from.
Hey, and technically, like, that was my first commission for that Thanos cover, because I was just
Alright.
like, oh my god, I'm sweating. Oh,
Yeah.
just hope this don't look like crap. Like, I really take value in those blank covers.
Yeah.
So like, I think you're kind of like a lot of responsibility if you fuck it up. You're just like,
Totally.
God damn,
Yeah.
and not enough whiteout to fix that stuff.
No, it's amazing, and I'm glad that we were able to meet you before you hit big, before you go to Los Angeles and do the whole world tour, which I know is eventually coming up for you.
Oh, I
Because-
would love that.
Well, I do. I mean,
Appreciate
it's
that.
honestly one of those things that when we asked you too, we're like, "So where are you from?" And you're like, "I'm from Sioux Falls." We're like, no, no.
My mind was like blown. I'm
Yes.
like, where have you been all my life?
It is, because you always
Awesome.
think it's somewhere else. It's somebody that not from the small town, not from the Midwest.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we forget, is sometimes there is just wonderful artists right here. We were able to meet quite a bit of them, and you're definitely another one of them. It's just in the pantheon now.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. Like, if I do have a goal, if I do have one goal, it would definitely be to get up on a stand one day.
All right.
Anybody's stand, just get something on there.
Yeah.
And it
Oh,
could be
family
a
hour.
I told them they could only come down here if it was to give me a hug.
That's how you do it.
One of them searched your
Now,
pockets
give your
while
chance.
the other one was hugging you.
Yeah,
Did you see
I know
that?
how that works. They'll take the key card now.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't mean to switch gears here,
Yeah.
but I think, I would love to hear about, like, your process. How often do you draw? Do you draw every single day? I mean, are you, like, are you wanting to break into comics, or is this, like, have you ever been published before or anything?
Oh, yeah. Man, really good question there. That's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, I'm sorry. When I ask questions, I ask 6 at a time.
Yeah.
And that's how it's been all day for you, so
All right.
it's not gonna
If
stop.
I go off track, you bring me back.
All right.
God, man. Okay, so let's start with process.
Yeah.
I respect dudes that keep it with the original ways with the paper and pencil, but now it's not as efficient.
No.
I got a Cintiq setup, so I got one of the small 13 Cintiqs,
Awesome.
Wacom Cintiqs,
Mhm.
and I use Manga Studio. It's now Clip Art Pro. I think they changed it to.
Oh, really?
Oh
Okay,
man,
cool.
if you're getting into comics, that's the way to go. Skip Photoshop.
Yeah.
Skip that. Go to that Clip Art Studio Pro or the Manga Studio it was a couple years ago. That's a ticket, man. They got the layouts. It's basically for a manga artist. Like, jump right in. But my process, I usually like to pencil things out physically.
Sure.
And then I'll try and either scan, take a picture of it, loop it over, do my inks digitally.
Gotcha.
I'm not too confident in my physical inks right now, so I like to cheat a bit with with everything that we got in those programs, definitely. And then coloring, Photoshop. Have to color in Photoshop. Fortunately, there's no way to get around that stuff. Like, Photoshop is a ticket right now, so there's a lot of good guys online. I'll make sure to do shout outs to all them because they got really good tutorials. I mean, if you want to learn how to draw comics right now, I mean, today with the internet and YouTube and everything, with everybody and their content, it is like, now's the time. Like, it's all there available. God, what else? What else did you ask me that?
Have you ever been published before?
Okay, so technically published. I am working with National Lampoon right now.
Cool.
Yeah, mad shout out to Marty and Johnny Wright, the author. He's doing a lot of Trump stuff, man. He's killing it. And I've been trying to keep up with all the crazy stuff that they got going on. And it's always a wild ride. You can go to nationallampoon.com and you'll see pretty much all the like crazy Trump stories.
That's
you
awesome,
can find
man.
my ridiculous art. I mean, it gets
So, like,
out there. Like it's not child friendly. Definitely NC-17 and
But National Lampoon, what a legacy! I mean, you know.
I didn't understand it until like my mom and her sister and brother kind of broke it down for me.
Animal
like,
House, man.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
really
it
broke
came
down.
out
I
of
was
Harvard comedy.
Wow.
I mean, I
So-
him and like I love Lampoon, National Lampoon. That is so cool.
Yeah, so super honor. I mean, just the other day he reposted. I did a fun Superman Batman spoof. You can find that on Twitter or Instagram right now.
Where can they check you out on Instagram and Twitter?
Yeah. Oh, so I'm Mikey Martinez _ art, I believe, at Instagram, and then Twitter I'm Mikey MBM3. I need to figure out my name stuff. I gotta figure it out. So I may stick with Comic Book Genie for now.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be easier. So your wishes are recommended.
I think it's catchy.
Yeah.
So I was actually going to ask about that. How did you come up with that?
Oh man, you put me on the spot with that one. Man, everything else good was taken.
That's how it
honest.
happens, man.
Everything else good.
There's been a billion
man.
comic book artists, so I tried to think of a name
and I'm not trying to, come off, Comic Book Girl 19. She's already got the CBG 19. Mad shout out to Comic Book Girl 19. She is awesome and rad. Like, if she ever gets in this area, guys, please have her on.
Oh yeah, I mean,
she's
I
cool.
watch her videos, so I appreciate you, Comic Book Girl.
Yeah, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, making YouTube videos about comics. Yeah,
She's got a Dune thing going on. I don't know if you guys are into
Yep.
Dune, but she's got like a Dune thing going on. Super. Do you guys watch Collider Movie Talk or Collider Heroes with John Schnapp?
No.
Okay. Mad shout out to Collider Heroes. They do their comic book show every week. John Schnapp, awesome. I did some fan artwork for them, so they put it on like a couple of their episodes. I think their 100th episode.
Cool.
You can find some of my stuff. Just and I gotta get you guys. I saw you guys' picture where you guys were all lined up. I was like, man, I gotta do something for them. So I was gonna try and surprise you guys, but I got my logistics went cross there today.
Yeah, because we asked you to be on yesterday.
Yeah.
Now it's
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
We just appreciate
Yeah.
it, baby.
My silly ass didn't get it to like last moment, so I'm just going backwards. But
No.
but yeah, you can find some stuff up on there. I don't have any published material in the sense of comic book. I work with a lot of people on the side with their personal projects.
Yeah.
I've got there's like a 24, 26 page first comic that I did for a really nice lady called Spellcasters, but she did all web comics. So
yeah, I heard that it was. I mean, I went to Comic Book Genie from your card, and so like you have a service where that people can like bring you a story and then you turn that into a comic book. Is that kind of what I was understanding?
It really depends how far the individual and what they need. But I did a really cool, fun. These brothers, their sister was graduating, so they wanted to she was into comic books, all these other different things. So he's like, hey, can you combine all this stuff into like just a quick little 4-pager?
Oh,
and,
cool.
I had like she loved. You may have seen the cover. It's this girl doing the Luke Skywalker handstand on Dagobah. Yeah, so it had like her dreaming in and out of going. I think she worked at Google or something, so he wanted to incorporate everything. She was loving turtles or something, so I think we ended with like her singing a Bruce Springsteen song on a turtle, freeing the turtles from the zoo or something like that. I work with another guy. You may have seen a picture of one of the like comic book strips where we do like he's getting a service called like I probably shouldn't get into it, but anyways, he's doing these comic strips for it. So it kind of an oldie time, kind of going back to the like newspaper style. Cool. Yeah, I like to put filters on there too to get like that.
The old newspaper
paper. Yeah. Oh, I love that stuff. I think that vintage stuff is coming back.
Yeah,
really.
totally.
You were working
That's
with
very cool.
somebody in New Zealand that had the ducks.
Oh yeah. Okay. So mad shout out to Ludwig, the platypus. He has a group of platypus kids that they go through like an X-Men type thing where they all get powers. Real nice family in New Zealand. Mad shout out to you guys. We're gonna get that thing finished for you. And God, man, I got so much stuff I can't even think about it. Can't think straight.
So where do people always? I mean, you have obviously endless things going on. I mean, has it kind of gone through like word of mouth through people, or how did you get your name out here to have everybody know that you're the guy for this?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I tell you what, one of the first steps I took is actually I was just for shits and giggles. I put up a thing on Fiverr.com.
Sure.
And that's just started getting more and more, like the snowball started rolling on that. And then
so then you would people give you $5 and you draw something for them.
Yeah, and then the way their program worked is it could move into higher gigs.
Yep.
Right? So it ended up moving to where like I could put a gig up there that's worth like $1,000.
Nice.
Right? So it slowly logos attracted, did some like commercial art for like chalk packaging and animal wet pad packaging.
Cool.
Yeah, just some random stuff that I hesitate to put on my website because I feel like it'll just direct another direction. But
but still, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I think that was my goal. It's like, look, I just want to. I have a hard time being happy, and one of those things being happy is illustrating and drawing and making fun of life in all of its aspects. Man. So, comic books and to me though is the ultimate art form. It really is, and I feel that once I get like
you heard it straight from the gospel himself.
It really is. I don't think I really appreciated that until I actually like read Watchmen and then read it again and was like, okay, like this is taking me somewhere else. So I've got mad love for everybody involved with comics in all levels. So if there's any writers out there that got your scripts going, I'm only working on a couple things, but this summer's gonna free up. If you got something, hit me up, visit my website or let me know, because I'm definitely ready to take someone's script and have a good process out of that. I think I've dealt with a lot of people that their scripts are almost there.
Yep.
Sure.
And I hate to be judgy or say something in that kind of tone, like I know better or something like that.
Well,
but I don't. I think it's just my opinion at the time. But yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff that's going to change the world in good ways, you know, and I think this is one of those mediums that can do that.
I agree. I think there's no other form of storytelling. You know, we all love stories. Everybody in the whole entire world does. And the best way to tell stories is through comics.
Yep.
It's absolutely the most, you know, straight from the artist's mind to our heads. I guess the only way that you could argue more is with novels, but then you guys, you got to make it all up yourself. And then when you watch Harry Potter, you're like, they got it all wrong, you know? So the artist with the writer connection of two people, you know, sometimes 5 or 6, but you know, coming together to create something. I also agree. It is the absolute highest form of and they call it commercial art, but to me it's fine art. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to be moving into a generation that's going to be more and more appreciative of that.
Yeah.
And you may see, you know, next 20 years, someone that's from comics, top of the fine art level.
All right.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna just ask you some questions now that are like these are like first date questions for nerds.
Yeah.
So like, who's your favorite superhero?
Oh man, God, I'm sporting Batman right now. That's what I just have to go with Batman then.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
mean
with
it's
Batman.
it's one of the best.
Well, to build on that, then, who's your favorite to draw?
Ooh.
Because that may not be the same.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
definitely.
Greg Capullo.
Oh yeah. He's the best. Oh, so he's your favorite guy who draws Batman.
I think if I were to emulate a style, it would be his.
All right.
Oh yeah, I mean he's the best ever. Who's your favorite superhero for you to draw in your, you know, in your own personal life?
That's a good one. Man, I want to take up time. It used to be Spider-Man back
Yeah.
in the
All
day.
right. Yeah.
But I'm with like Jim Lee now. That webbing crap is,
All right.
is a nightmare.
It's too much.
That's a nightmare. Man.
Well-
You know, right now I'll go with Damian Wayne. For some reason,
All right.
Damian
hell
Wayne
yeah,
is
man.
like I'm like really into that character. Like I
Really?
really hope. Like I just feel like he's finally a Robin
And-
that like I'm down with. Like I just love this dude. Like
Yeah.
I hope they keep him young for
I
a
was
really
gonna
long
say,
time.
Isn't it like I feel like some artists have problems drawing young kids? That's very cool that like that's the one that you pick because I mean who doesn't love Damian Wayne? That goddamn attitude, you know?
Yes.
It's great.
Who's the guy? Who's the gentleman on it right with Super Sons right now? Jorge. I want to say Jorge Jimenez, but I don't know. if
Jorge
that's right.
Medina? Is it no?
That gentleman, I think, has got the Superboy and Damian Wayne like on lock.
Yeah.
Like super good stuff. Like I cannot get enough of that guy's artwork. But I'm sorry, I'm messing up names here.
Oh, no,
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
that happens. Yeah.
I'm awful. I'm gonna come prepared next time. I'll have notes.
Yeah.
It's called Google. They can look up.
Yeah.
Google that.
So what's your favorite comic book that you like that you're currently kind of reading or that you like to pay attention to?
So I picked up Saga Book 1 a couple years ago, and just Book 2 came out like about a month ago or something
Yeah.
like that. And I'm just like I cannot get over Fiona Staples' artwork.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
that another artist that like if I'm like swiping, I am sorry, your shit is awesome. Like
And I feel like I mean, my daughter has a piece of yours that says Galaxy. You know, out of that poster that you had at SuperCon. She has that hanging in her room right now because she loved it so much.
oh, I'm so yeah, that's right.
But
I'm
you
so
did that
glad.
one?
Yeah.
I mean, that like...
That would to me is probably like a Saga inspired.
Yeah, like I
was
I
hard
told
work.
like when Gwen was like, "Oh, I this one I want, Dad. I love this one so much." I was like, "That's
so
the
good.
one that's just like Saga." God, I love that one. I mean that piece is amazing. It's so good, man.
Oh, I gotta show. I did another one with like an alien that was like all like tattooed like a cholo, like just.
Oh.
Yeah. I just think her line of thinking and everything is just gonna take everything.
Oh, I agree,
You know,
man. She is so
next
like
level, like-
she's so into fashion and like what is
Yes.
on trend for like what is cool. Like so like even though this is a space story that like who knows what timeline it is, it's like every single one of her issues seems like it's like 3 months ahead of the curve on like what is cool. Like you can read Saga and you can try to look like those people and you will look cool. I mean, I love that book so much. Yeah, man. It's my favorite book as well. So that's very
I think
cool.
a lot of it too is the way that she does her process.
Yeah,
With
and
the,
she doesn't draw anything on paper. You know, it's absolutely.
But she's got like the digital painting of the backgrounds and stuff. Like that just blows my mind,
She's so
man.
good at digital painting.
I'm gonna get at it. I'm gonna come for you if you don't stay. Come for you. No, I'm just playing. I love you, girl. I love you.
And I feel like you know, she's missing a lot on, you know, like being able to sell your original art. I'm sure that's a huge difference that happened from, you know, 20 years ago. That's what's happening now. Everybody draws digital. It's like before, like those artists at cons would always just sell all their panels that they earned, all their art, you know, their original art that they did for the books. So yeah, I mean, that like takes it away completely. But I mean, for her, I mean, she's got the best gig ever. She's drawing in a top-selling book, and she's the owner of the comic. I mean, that's
working with Jason Latour.
Yeah.
Yep.
And,
That
I mean,
guy's
he's so
phenomenal.
good, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything that guy's attached to, I'm just like, whoa, okay, it's bound to be good.
Yep.
Yeah. What else questions you guys got, man? You got
What else? Come on,
what you got
hit
for
up
me?
some
What you
nerd
got?
first
I
day
think
questions.
mine's not a question, but it's more of a recognition. One of the things that I really liked about your approach to SuperCon was, well, one, you were super approachable. So that's a good approach, right? But what I really liked was what I saw on Facebook was that you posted pictures of each of your customers with the piece that they bought. Yeah. And I think it's really cool and important, and I think other vendors could take note from you that you're celebrating the people. And I think that's cool involvement. Like, people are going to want to come back, you know, and say hi. And
Thanks,
give
bro.
them a
I
piece.
appreciate it.
I love that approach of how you did that. And it's like simple things like that I love that. So
I'm gonna take mental note of that because that was to me just like I was cheesing out the whole time. Y'all coming by and the little kids are just like, oh man, this is choice. Like,
So I thought that was very wise.
Appreciate you, man.
So we know you as an artist.
Yeah.
What about a writer? Do you have a story that you are waiting to unleash, to sell? Is there one deep thing in there?
Nope.
Yeah.
You gotta go wipe your butt.
Yep.
Super dad.
Yep.
Yeah, man, really good question, Mike. Okay. I got a project right now. I'm working with a buddy of mine. Back in the day, he's written a first issue of a really good story, kind of reminding me of like do you remember that movie Amistad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, like similar premise to that, but we just had to put that. Sorry, Jordan, we had to put that in the back burner for a little bit. Personal stuff. I gotta be honest, man. I think I have one of the worst senses of humor and writing, and and I've tried, and I feel like it's maybe just my own thing, but I have been working on a I got all 26 pages set out, laid out. I've only done about 2. You probably may have seen it was like a guy with like weird antlers. And there was like a weird cat Totoro kind of figure next to him. So I'm working on getting that, and then I'm gonna definitely see if Dave and the guys at Rainbow let me put it up in the front. Totally. But it's basically a story about mixing the future with augmented reality and what kind of troubles and craftiness people will get into when that stuff becomes really prominent. And that's about it, man.
Very cool.
Yeah, I would love to work with someone who's got some real skill with words and things like that, because I think that's really what makes this medium special, is that when you have artwork that complements the material and the words and the material complement the artwork, that's the only way to me that it actually becomes like a really piece of awesomeness. If one's lacking, you can really tell. I feel like if the script and wording is not fitting with the imagery, it really can just this clash and takes you out. So you guys be the first to know. I'm gonna test my material on y'all. If you sign off some disclosures, check it out.
Oh yeah, man.
Well, we've talked about what you really love. As an artist, what's the thing that people ask you to draw or whatever that's tough for you to draw?
It's tough to draw people you like.
Okay.
Oh.
It really is. And that sucks when you're doing commissions and you really like these people and you're like, God damn, I'm making them look really stupid.
Oh, because you think that you're gonna let them down or whatever. Like they're not gonna look up to what you
But
think they
if
should
you
look
do
like.
not like that person,
Yeah, then you drop
oh man, it's easy. Like,
Alright.
oh, you just take all their flaws and you
Alright.
put it out there. Like, you know, with when you try and impress someone that actually looks nice, you're like,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want their nose to look like, you know, toucan and, you know, something.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that's probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope
Alright,
that
no,
answers
it does. It definitely
awesome
does.
answer.
So,
So yeah, that's why the Trump stuff. I'm trying not to be too political, but that Trump stuff's real easy
all right.
for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really,
Well, I'm actually an alt-right guy, but sorry.
Yeah,
But I mean, you know, that's
politics aside,
Tom's
it is-
pumping oil in his basement. Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, that's funny. Oh yeah, man. So yeah, what's like if you're gonna give somebody a comic book who doesn't like comic books, like what comic book would you give them?
Man, I'm on Fiona Staples right now.
Yeah,
I would give them Saga.
Saga.
If they've
Saga's
never
the
read
gateway
anything.
drug.
It is a gateway
I feel
drug.
like that is just that loops in so many people and so.
Oh,
many.
Brian K. Vaughan does that. I mean, my sister, she doesn't like comics at all, but I read a lot of books too, and she loves books, so she'll come over and grab books from our stack upstairs, and then one time she's like, "What should I read?" And I was like, "Here, read this." And I gave her Scott Pilgrim, and she hates comics. She always tells me, "I would never read a comic. You know, they're so stupid. I'm not a kid." And I gave her Scott Pilgrim, and then she's like, "Okay." She didn't look at it, and she took home, and then she started, and then I got a call. She was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Just read that one book. If you don't want to read that one book, I'll never bother you again." And then she came back like an hour and a half later and got 5, 6, 7, 8, or one or
Yeah.
3, 4 through the rest of the series. And then after that, she was like, "Oh, what should I read?" And I was like, "I don't know, go grab a comic." And she grabbed some comics, and then she was like, "Yeah, you're right, I don't like this." And then I gave her Why the Last Man, and then she read all 60 whatever issues of Why the Last Man. Just because Brian K. Vaughan has a way of like opening up it to people that are not just a comic book nerd, and they can like, you know, his writing feels like all encompassing of like your normal everyday 28-year-old to 35-year-old who like, you know, doesn't have everything figured out and is like, "Oh God, is this life real?" and all those kind of questions, and then at the same time like deliver a sick action story. So
Yeah, excuse me. I was thinking of Brian, and I mentioned Jason. I'm thinking of the gentleman with Robbie that did Spider-Gwen. I don't know why I mixed those
well,
two
Jason
up.
Latour is an artist. I mean, is a comic book artist. I think because he's on.
Apologies, brother, for screwing that up.
Yeah, because it's Southern Bastards.
Yeah, Southern Bastards. Yeah, he's the crazy artist from Southern Bastards. That's Jason Latour, right? With Jason Aaron. That's right. Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even catch that when he said that earlier.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, I was like, oh, I freaking chopped that.
But yeah.
So when you step away from comics, what's the things you do to relax, enjoy yourself?
Dude, he draws comics, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Man, looking at bigger Cintiqs. Look at how big they get.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the size of those things.
Just upgrading
loving
the setup.
that.
Yeah, when I'm trying to relax, I just really concentrate on
Man.
upgrading my drawing setup.
Erasers.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd for erasers right now.
Alright.
Anybody want to donate me some awesome erasers? Just someone put that up on Comic Book Genie. Just like donate your eraser, send it off. It's a little
So
bit
you're really
random
big-
and weird.
You're
but-
really big then on the tech part of it then too.
Oh yeah, I think I'm a nerd for that stuff. I think it'll be a constant.
Process.
Of silliness. I got really cool. Nerd out. I got a really cool desk that's like an architect desk. It's like glass.
Nice. Oh, and it's
Yeah,
glass.
and it heats up and
Nice.
stuff. Oh, that's
Yep.
choice. Sorry, I don't know the brand, but check it out. Amazon.com. You can find it. I love movies. Right now, the era we live in with comic book movies is
Yep.
just
Crazy.
man.
Yeah.
It's like we just woke up in the best dream or something. Like, I
Yeah.
cannot get over all the titles coming out. Like, oh, and I'm so pumped up for Wonder Woman.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
like, yeah. On to do for fun. Yeah, cheese out on movie stuff.
All right.
And just talk about what could have been.
Yeah.
What was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And you know, like, oh man. So, yeah. Oh man, what else? Used to be into skateboarding, but not really. I'd like to get back in. and take it slow again, maybe.
All right.
Let's see, man. What else? Man, that's probably about it. Spending time with family and stuff.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, my sister and her kids, my mom, my aunts, my uncles, all good family.
Yeah.
My mom's family is the Wolfs, WOOLF.
Right.
So if anybody knows the Wolfs, like just give them a mad shout out. Let them know say hi. Yeah, so love my family up here, and then my dad's family's from down south in Texas, in San Antonio. So I was actually there for like last 12 years or so.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I got in-state tuition, so I went, got business degree at San Antonio.
Very cool.
And then just kind of hanging out, did some like telemarketing stuff with Travelocity, and then that was the real like, whoa, dude, you love drawing and you need to be drawing.
Sure.
So it was like when Travelocity went down, it was like trying to make that pivot into figuring out what works because, I don't suggest ever quitting your day job to draw. Ever, but if you can make it happen, because even though it don't pay a lot at the moment, it's still, you don't want to commit suicide every day. I'm kind of like a morbid person like that. I'm kind of, it takes a lot for me to bounce back and be like, oh, this world sucks. But,
Totally, man.
so comics and just the art forms itself, I mean, it's crazy stressful. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I was asking Tom, I was like, man, do you get like crazy anxiety when you're on Batman or anything? Like, you're just like holding, like this precious material, like it could go either way. Like the community could like just love you, and the community could be like, that douchebag, like, he ruined my childhood. I'm throwing him away.
People like love him on Nightwing though, so I mean, definitely he's been able to. He got on the right side of it, I guess. But
yes, I mean, if one day I get a chance of that stuff, I'm gonna make sure that I take a step back, call y'all guys up, help me out, pump me through it, and I mean, this world, this industry is crazy hard, so that's why I want to help promote it in this area as much as possible. Like, get you guys' community, let everybody
that's
know,
awesome.
like, hey, like, we support this stuff. This stuff is cool shit, and don't knock it. If you do, get ready.
that's right, we're coming for you.
And yeah, especially I was really pumped and excited and privileged that I got to be a part of the SuperCon. Meet y'all. I was like, man, there's got to be some cool people out there. So I hope I hang out with them, see what's up. So I'm really cool. I found you guys, and I don't know why I didn't click. Like I came across you guys' podcast on the Rainbow Comics website. So it was like, oh, it's those dudes. Those guys are awesome. So mad props y'all for having me on. Super awesome.
We love the comic book community in Sioux Falls. It's very cool. I mean, and so if you guys are also out there, know that he's waiting to take your money. Okay, so get your ideas. Get in contact with him. I'm sure you guys could figure out something.
Yeah, let me just real quick go into that. At comicbookgenie.com, basically what I do is I take whatever your cartoon and comic wishes and try and make them into a reality for you. Recently, a lot of stuff I've been doing is like things for like weddings or things for celebration. I don't know if you saw a gentleman was retiring, and he did like his Army Captain America. I don't know if you saw that one in there.
That's cool.
Like I said, do the comic book stuff for people that want they want the traditional comic book form. And then soon I'll be getting into actually getting those printed printed or framed for you and sent to you. So, and we're just taking step by step. And hit me up, and wherever you guys are watching this, and if you guys have me on next time, I'll make sure to bring some pieces that you guys they can do like a raffle. However many.
Yeah, I'll steal a bunch of pictures off your website so we can throw them up on the video for you, so you guys get a taste of what he can do, guys. So
I really meant and I'm so sorry that I didn't get that together. I meant to get you guys that picture. I wanted to get y'all all comicked out, but I also wanted to get something for you guys as fans, because I know you guys got a cool little following for this area, and it's got to be hard, man.
I mean it's fun. I mean, I would say that we end up meeting people from all around the country and the world is what ends up happening. I mean, we just had Mark here from Tennessee. People have sent us care packages from Ireland.
Awesome.
So yeah, definitely. Shout out to all the comic book lookers, y'all. And but yeah, definitely. I mean, we've gone on a really long time, though, guys. John, you want to
But
start?
it's an awesome show.
Yes, it is.
It's a damn awesome show. This is a great episode, so
Thanks.
definitely.
Yeah,
Well,
it
let's
is.
bring it home, you guys. As always, in here in the mighty 605, we got some great stories to tell. Comic Book Genie, get connected for sure, and we'll post social contacts in our video description. Not a problem. And you guys know the drill. As always, Comic Book Summer is coming up, and keep it comics for sure, man. Boom.